Hi, my name is Joel Schoenberg. I help with booth a lot and I enjoy working with filming, and this is kind of what I do.
WIRED, or Westbrook Intermediate Robotics and Engineering Division, is a diverse team of intermediate students with a passion for robotics. WIRED is headed by a systems integrator, typically an 8th grade student whose primary job is to make sure all the other subsystems work together. Claire is currently serving as systems integrator.
It's important to make sure that the robot comes together well. I keep track of what all the different robot subsystems are doing and make sure when they're putting all the different groups together into one, they don't clash or mess up in any way. They just mix well. Kind of difficult because you have to be a leader for a lot of different kids. It's a lot of fun too because you get to know a lot of the different kids really well. Between the collection and end effector subsystems, we had an issue. Since we have a forklift, we had some issue with spacing on the forklift. They both assumed that they were going to have a certain amount of space, but then when they tried to put it together, they found out that they were kind of getting in each other's way. We drew it out on a piece of cardboard. We had both subsystems take off whatever they could off of their own and take up as little space as possible.
There are also a few specialized officers in WIRED. Reed serves as the WIRED safety officer.
Safety is the utmost importance to our team. It is the most important thing ever. Safety glasses is one of the most important things because when cutting anything, shavings can fly up into your eyes. We also wear gloves when using heat guns. We are required to wear closed-toed shoes every day. And we also use a foot pedal so that if we are in any case working on a project and it goes awry in some way, we can quickly step off the foot pedal and it will immediately stop. Because without safety, we probably wouldn't have a team because everyone would be going to the emergency room every other day.
The robot subsystems are responsible for building specific parts of the robot. Rebecca is in charge of the end effector subsystem.
You get to do lots of hands-on activities. This year I've used a jigsaw, drill press, hand drill, belt sander, those kinds of things. Our end effector is designed to be able to lift up the hub and rotate it 90 degrees so that it can be then installed on the small tower and deploy the blades.
Hardware isn't the only thing that keeps a robot running. A driver controls the robot on the field. Isaiah is one of the 6 drivers this year.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Roque. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a team driver. What I like about being a driver is that I get to manipulate the robot and especially go out in the field during competition day. I'm looking forward to competition day because it's where I get to see other robots and see how they use their different methods of scoring their points.
Behind the instructions that run the robot is the programming team. Adam is currently the lead of programming.
Programming creates an algorithm that allows the drivers to move the robot. Assuming it's a Saturday, we get too many donuts, we go down to the computer lab and then start programming on whatever we have to do that day, which is usually fixing some bug. Our main problems were the debate between EasyC and Robot C, which we ultimately decided we should go with EasyC because we have more experience in it and it's easier to teach. Programming is very important because without it, the drivers would be able to do nothing at the competition, and the robot would just be a bunch of PVC and wood.
Though WIRED is a robotics team, a lot has to go on behind the scenes to support a company. Subsystems like book, CAD, and presentation are responsible for WIRED's public relations. The engineering notebook chronicles the process of building the robot and reports key statistics about the team. Krista has been on the book subsystem for 3 years now and is currently heading the department.
The subsystem leads took notes and they sent them to me, so we would just fill out whatever we could given the notes. And then we would edit this information in order to fit the format from last year, and then we'd finalize the information. I've learned how to cooperate with others. I've learned how to lead a subsystem. I've learned how to market and advertise. I like that it's just so free and optional. It's a lot of flexibility.
CAD is responsible for creating electronic models of the robot that can be distributed to clients and included in the book as documentation. Spencer is currently a member of the CAD team.
I enjoy a lot of stuff that I do with computers, but CAD's pretty cool. And so when we were kind of choosing our assignments, I really knew I wanted to do CAD. So CAD is an acronym. It stands for Computer Aided Drawing. You use it to make a drawing of the object that usually contains the measurements of the object, so you could easily build it. We use a program called Creo. It's not too hard to learn and pick up once you get the gist of it. It's rather easy to use.
Presentation's goal is to pitch Wired's robot to a team of investors. Hank is currently the lead of the presentation team.
Presentation, pitches our robot. The judges are potential shareholders for our robot that might want to invest in it. We work for usually 4 days a week, about 2 hours every time. A good presentation has professionalism, balance, consistency, knowing your lines. I'm really excited for the presentation this year. I think that the past years of experience are going to help us this year greatly, and I think that it's going to be very good.
The Wired team members are determined and hardworking, and while they are competitive, win or lose, they have all learned valuable skills.